What up, my peoples? Today we are talking about a figure that came out quite some time ago, and I really wouldn't even be reviewing it unless I was able to get it for sale, which I was off of the network app. And believe me, I don't hate the network app. Sometimes they actually come through. Now, not only was this on sale and it was reasonably priced, I also got it reasonably fast. Now, by reasonably fast, I mean about 2 to 3 weeks, which for network, I ain't complaining. Today we have the shoe designer figure, the Royal Edition by designer Danil Yad, who also has done the Jeff Staple figure and the rest in peace Virgil Abloh figure. This figure, like most of the designer line, comes packaged in a shoebox. This one actually has a flap and opens up. It is orange, the theme of the Nike boxes, but I'm sure for licensing purposes, they couldn't put the Nike logo on it and they just had to look kind of similar. It has a hat, has a shoebox with some, what is that? Some Jordan 3s in there. These 3s are 4s, I can't tell. They look like 3s. It also has a spare pair of Air Maxes in there. It has a pair of glasses, and it has the man, the myth, the legend, Tinker Hatfield. If you're not familiar with Tinker Hatfield, you need to get familiar with him, because if you like sneakers and you like Jordans, this is the man responsible for pretty much every Jordan that you love, pretty much. There's some exceptions. So let's see how this thing works. The glasses on, got the little fedora on, and then the box slides into his hands like that. Now, unfortunately, these figures are very top heavy, which means if I let go, he's gonna fall forward. You have to get creative when you're displaying them on your shelf. Man, this thing is dope. Tinker Hatfield's rocking a blue blazer, a white tee, got his glasses, got his fedora, got his Jordan 11s on. This thing is just super fire. Whoa, I believe this figure retails somewhere between like $150 and $200. I'm not quite sure. I just knew that it was a bit out of my price range when it dropped, and I was gonna wait to see if maybe one day I could find it cheaper, and sure enough, patience paid off, because I paid about $90 for this thing, which is still expensive for a toy that can't stand up on its own. But I wanted it. It fits well with my collection. I'm a big sneakerhead and I'm a big toy guy, and Tinker Hatfield has the most iconic designs in the game. So I was like, you know what? He's a legend. I want this in my collection, and I got it. You can also have him hold it like this to where he's displaying what's in the box. There's 2 ways this thing can be held. You got these super dope Air Maxes that don't have the Nike swoosh on them, which is okay. You got the Jordans with no Jordan branding, and these Jordans with no Jordan branding on them as well, which is all fine and dandy. We know who this figure is, and we know what he's holding. This was limited edition. Not quite sure again how many were made, but the fact that they didn't sell out and they were all for sale, it's not a bad thing. It's not a great thing for the people who made it, but it's not a bad thing. This figure was a collaboration between Danil Yad and Mighty Jaxx, and then eventually found its way onto the network app, where sometimes things go and die, or sometimes things go to fly, but it really depends. Overall, this is a solid piece. I'm really happy with this purchase. I'm really happy with the price I paid for it. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. If I missed anything, if you have anything to add to the conversation, or simply want to be like, yo, this thing is dope, leave it in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Peace.